Hey, friends, welcome back to Behind the Business, our live series where we have real conversations about entrepreneurship, what it takes to start a business from scratch, and how to grow your bookkeeping business into something that you're very proud of. So, today we're here with my better half, Bill Rogers. He's the CEO here at the Stay at Home Bookkeeper Academy. And we're going to be talking about one of the biggest myths that we hear. I can't start a bookkeeping business because I don't have a degree. Bill, how many times do we hear that?
All the time. All the time.
Right? The truth is, you don't need one. This is one of the most flexible, in demand, and beginner friendly business models out there. And today, Bill and I, we're going to break that down and tell you exactly why. So, are you guys ready? If you're ready, I want to see you post here in the chat. Bill, are you ready? Let's kind of
Let's kick
talk
it
real
off.
talk. I know, let's do real talk and talk about it because I'll tell you what, y'all have heard me say this before. Some of you have, some of you haven't. I failed algebra in college. Anyone can do it, all right? So let's just get that out there. I'm not afraid to tell you that. And so we'll get started here. I love all the chat here, everyone. Thank you so much. All right, Bill, why do you think people assume that they need a degree to start that bookkeeping business?
People think they either need a degree or they need a certification, and you need neither to start your business. You're not CPAs. CPAs need a certification. Most CPAs are degreed. You're not handling people's taxes. You're handling their bookkeeping. And bookkeeping, with especially with what we focus on, QuickBooks Online, it's data entry into a program that does all of the work for you. We show you how to use the software, how to become an expert in the software. You don't have, as Deanna said, you don't have to be have an accounting major or a finance major or something like that, or a license. No state in the United States requires you to have a certification, a license, or a degree to be a bookkeeper and help people track the expenses for their business.
I love that. So then let's ask, because I know people here are chatting about it, what skills or traits are actually more important than a degree?
When you
I was gonna say like organization skills and things like that, because like I think you have to be organized and you have to be communicative. So like friendly, outgoing, not afraid to talk to people, but that's just me.
The biggest skill you have to have is a desire to help people, because
Mhm.
being a bookkeeper is helping other business owners. You're one business owner helping another business owner with a part of their business that they're uncomfortable with. And most business owners are uncomfortable with bookkeeping, not because of the numbers part, because it's keeping them from what they are passionate about doing. And that's about going out and growing and building their business. And by helping them grow and build their business, you're growing and building your business. So that's the number one skill you have to have, is a desire to want to help people.
I think that's so true. Because you think about it, like the pool guy. The pool guy does not want, he has a very successful business, but he does not want to be doing receipts. He wants to be able to hand that to you and you to be able to do that. I mean, everyone out there, they want to be able to focus on what they love and they're passionate about. And so that you can do what you do best to help them grow their business. I always look at it, and I know Bill and I both do, we're looking at it as we're helping them grow and scale their business by what we can offer them, right? If that is something that excites you, I want to see you post here. I want to see some chat here. If this is something that you think you can do, I want to see that. Put me there. All right. Why do you think, Bill, that this business model works so well? Is it because it's high demand? I mean, I can tell you right now, it's like the people that we work with, it's the flexibility, it's the low overhead. But what are some things that make this business model work so well that you think?
There's two. There is never a loss of demand for a bookkeeper. Every business out there needs, there are something like 6 million new businesses every year that hit the U.S. economy, so or the Canadian economy, and there's not a shortage of businesses. There's a shortage of bookkeepers. That's one. Number two, what's so great about bookkeeping is it's a virtual based business. You can do it for anywhere. You can go out and go on a month-long holiday in Europe and still be able to run a fully profitable bookkeeping business. Those are the two big things.
Perfect. I know you work with so many of our students and you're doing personal coaching too as well with several of them. Can you share a student story of someone that maybe had zero degree or zero experience that's actually thriving? I can think of someone, I don't know if you want to talk about her particulars or someone that you don't mind sharing a story with.
No, one of the students that comes to mind is a student by the name of Terry Knowles. And
Mm,
what I love about Terry's story is she didn't come to the academy with a sophisticated background, a pedigree of certifications and college degrees. She came to the academy with a servant's mentality that she wants to help people. And she has built a successful business and relocated from California to Utah and kept all of the clients that she had acquired in California and is now building a client base in Utah because of the flexibility and the relationships that she's built. And it all started with that core trait of she just likes helping people. She's got a
mhm.
servant's mentality. And if you have that in your core, which is human nature, is that I want to help my neighbor beside me. I want to help someone in need. And it's not the pedigree of the certification or the degree or the program or all of that that matters at the end of the day. If you lead with offering help, assistance, and value, if you lead with that, people aren't going to ask what degree, what certification, what is that you bring to the table, because they see that you're there to help them and people want to be helped.
Yeah, I was thinking also, just as you were talking through that, I was thinking of Jennifer Beckwith. She has been in business 3 years and just recently said she hit her $500,000 dollar milestone. Like she had no experience whatsoever, and she just took it and ran with it. And I think of people like that just truly, truly have made such a difference, and yet they now have that financial freedom that they're looking for, right? All right, here's another one that I see all the time that people ask. And we always tell them like bookkeeping is recession proof, right? Like in the economy with the way things are, like, is this truly the career that I want to be in? And we always tell them like bookkeeping, everyone must have it, right? So what would you say to people that are like, why should I choose bookkeeping? Is the economy going to be good enough to support me? Things like that.
As I said earlier, there is not a shortage of businesses, even in a challenging economy. And actually, bookkeepers are needed more in a challenged economy versus a high growth economy because every penny matters. Every piece of profitability matters. Business owners have no idea of the profits that they're leaking in their business every single day because they don't have visibility to that part of their business. They run their business based off of their checking account, like a personal budget versus running a business. So they don't see that they're leaking profit in this part because of their cost of goods sold for that widget, that gadget, that nut that they're selling. Once you provide them that kind of visibility, and that's what we train you and show you and teach you how to do, then what they see your service, they don't see it as a cost, they see it as an investment. And they're investing in your service by helping them grow their business, by giving them better visibility to their finances. If people know that part of their business, they can make smarter business decisions. And regardless of the economy, a business owner that can make smart decisions is one that survives the turbulent times that we're in today.
So, I've seen a couple people talking about, I don't have formal training. That's what we're talking about. You don't have to have formal training to do this. So, what would you say to someone who's scared that they're going to mess up? I don't have that formal training. So, what happens if I mess up? What would you tell them as far as being in our stay-at-home bookkeeper academy and how we'll support them?
We got your back. That's the biggest thing I could tell you is that that is what is one of the biggest differentiator of the academy versus any other program out there is the support infrastructure in place. We have 6 bookkeeping mentors on staff. These are bookkeeping business owners that are on staff. We have a private Facebook group, a support group that's only for active students in the academy. We have 7 to 9 live coaching calls per week, small group coaching calls. We have a training portal with hundreds of hours worth of training. All of those resources that are there to help support you at going out and helping people grow their business by better visibility into their finances.
So here's a common question that we get a lot, and I just want to like go ahead and lay it out there. So many times we get the question of how long does it take to get my first client? What would you say to that person that's asking that question? Because I know people are thinking that here.
Our goal is that you're onboarding your first client within the first 30 to 90 days, because our goal is that your first couple of clients fund your investment in the academy. They fund that investment to help you grow and build and accelerate your business. So many people think that I've got to go out and learn how to become an expert bookkeeper. I got to go take all these tests. I got to do all this training before I can even start getting clients. No, we teach you out of the gate. Yes, we focus on the basics of bookkeeping, but then we want you to start marketing your business. We want you from day one to start telling the world you're a bookkeeping business owner. Keep in mind, I didn't say a bookkeeper, I said a bookkeeping business owner. And because when you get that client, the best way to how to learn how to be a great bookkeeper is if you have someone you're actually doing bookkeeping for, and then you've got all of the resources of the academy to support you at supporting that new client that you got. So yes, our goal is within 30 to 60 days, you're onboarding your first couple clients.
Thank you so much for sharing that. How many of you this resonates with you? How many of you are thinking, I would like to do this? If that's you, I want you to put me here in the chat. We want to see that. Okay, so if you're thinking to yourself, if you're waiting for permission, you're like, I need someone to tell me I can do this. This is it. Seriously, this is it. You don't need a degree. You know what you need? You need a plan. You need a plan, and we will help you build that plan. So I want you to know that we're here to support you along the way. If this is something that you would like to do, we want to help you. We want to help you take that next step. We want to help you actually build that plan and support you. So if that is you, what I would like to be able to do is share with you, and I'm going to put it here on our screen, a QR code. Bill, can you see that QR code right now?
I see it.
Okay, I want you all to scan that QR code and book a consultation with our team. We'll help you build the plan. We'll share with you what those next steps are, what that first 30, 60, 90 days looks like, and how you get that first customer so that you can be on your path to building your business. All right, so scan that QR code, get a booked call with our team. Bill, is there any last words that you would like to share with anyone?
Do not hesitate. You take action today. If you take action today, you owe it to yourself to at least hop on a call with our team to learn about how people just like you in the same exact position that you're in today grow and build their business. So what's great is the academy's been around longer than any other coaching program of helping people grow and build their business. And there have literally been over 1,000 people have been in the same shoes that you're in today. The only difference is they took that first step to learn how that they could possibly build something for themselves.
All right, everyone, we want you to take your first step. So thank you, everyone, for joining us today on our